What's up, everybody? Welcome to another week at Blue News and Reviews. I'm Matt.
I'm Russ.
And this will be our last broadcast for the year. We are going to be taking a little bit of a break, a little bit of a pause to celebrate the holidays, celebrate each other, celebrate physical media at home.
That I'll be doing.
For sure. And we will be back in the new year, but we will have a couple of things coming up over the next week or so as we kind of trail off into the new year. So stay tuned.
Well, let's be real. There's not that much news coming out towards the end of the year anyway.
I don't think there'll be anything of too much importance. And if there is, we'll cover it when we get back.
It's a bullshit channel.
Of course, we want to thank and welcome anyone that is new to our channel or anybody that keeps on coming back, even if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, throwing us a thumbs up every now and then, maybe even commenting. We really appreciate it. We are really thankful and glad to have brought to this community what we have and the small but mighty community that we have fostered here. We are very proud of. So I got a stunning email the other day from Zavi, and they have been so blown away by our coverage of their Carlito's Way release, their Carlito's Way Rise to Power release, and they've been so appreciative of our coverage and everything that we've been doing, and I guess sales are through the roof over there. Mm-hmm. They decided to send us an extra Carlito's Way Collector's Edition.
I have to say, it's a little bittersweet that this has happened, that the one video that kind of caught attention from a bigger corporation
from
entity
the masses, yeah,
is one that I'm not involved in.
I know, you were absent that day, but I think that may be the reason why it had the impact that it did.
Thanks.
I mean, we only get Carlito Brigante here, every so often when he's driving through.
Yeah.
But he was here to represent, and that's why it took off the way that it did. So Zavi was that appreciative that they sent us an extra one, and we thought that we should give this away to one of our loyal subscribers out there who may have missed out on this release that is still currently available.
Hi, folks. Carlito Brigante is here with the 4chan Kings for an exclusive giveaway of Carlito's Way, the limited edition Zavi exclusive.
Ooh, and it's sealed.
This is blasphemy. How is this still available? This should have gone out of print immediately, man.
They must have made like 1 million units thinking that 1 million people were going to buy it.
That makes sense. Everybody in the world wants a copy of Carlito's Way.
They just maybe overestimated how many they needed.
For all of you watching, drop your meanest comment about Benny Blanco and you may receive a free sealed copy of Carlito's Way. The person who insults Mr. Blanco the best will receive this shit directly to their mailbox.
Is that steelbook damaged?
Oh, this is not the damaged steelbook, man.
Good.
I kept that one.
Well, you're very kind to make sure that this copy is not a damaged one that we're going to give away. So we're not giving away our damaged one.
So subscribe to the page, like this video, and leave a comment about that backstabbing, purse snatching Benny Blanco. So is there anything else you'd like to add, Matt?
No, just what a great giveaway. So Russ, as you know, Criterion graced the world with their first 4Ks not that long ago. We had Mulholland Drive come out, Citizen Kane, Menace to Society, and also Uncut Gems have all recently come out. And there was a note from Criterion that went out to anyone that had purchased it, as well as on their website. And apparently the Blu-ray disc is busted, which is pretty sad. I mean, I guess the silver lining here is that it's not the 4K disc that's broken, and not necessarily broken, it can be watched. It's just some issue with the contrast, I guess 30 minutes in and lasts to the end of the film. The 4K disc not being affected, I guess, is the silver lining. So if you don't really care because you weren't gonna watch the Blu-ray anyway, then this might not matter to you whatsoever.
While it's a silver lining, it is still kind of a bust, I'd say.
It is.
Here's your debut in the 4K, here's your debut packaging, and there's an issue right off the bat. That's gotta sting.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, they're handling it in kind of a interesting way. I mean, initially when they realized that this was an issue, they said, hey, mail us in your disc and we'll send you a new one. And I was like, why would you do that? With all these other companies that do this disc replacement stuff, it's kind of like, hey, we messed up, we're sending this to you in the mail right away. But I'm like, does Criterion worry that these extra discs are gonna like float around out there, be sold in the aftermarket and like ruin some like reputation of theirs? Is there a lucrative black market for Citizen Kane Blu-rays out there? I mean, I don't know. I can't understand why they would make anyone mail this into them.
No, I did. I saw the same thing.
I mean, you can prove it with a receipt. It's like, hey, I did buy this, you know?
Yeah, and I saw that. I did think it was funny how they initially came out and said that. Then they got a ton of backlash. So they updated it with, okay, snap the disc in half, take a picture with a timestamp on it, send it to us, which is absurd in its own way.
But I also feel like that supports the statement I just made. It's like, why would they want to see that you've broken it? They know you have it, but why do they want it broken? So no one else can have it, so you can't sell it, or again, to ruin their reputation. Like I'm honest, like I don't right. Like why can't this disc be around? Like you can prove you bought it, you show the receipt, send me a new one. Well, you either have to send us this old one back or break it and prove to us that you broke it. It's like, why? Why would they do that? That's so bizarre. I did get this release, and I haven't opened this yet. We're gonna unbox this a little bit later.
We're gonna open it up and break the Blu-ray.
I know, and I mean, I really don't care to do either one, to be honest. Like, I'm never probably gonna pop that Blu-ray in. I'm super excited to own this and see what the packaging's like. I've heard some mixed reviews on the packaging also, which I guess we'll come and find out. At any rate, it is kind of a drag. Like you said, it's kind of like egg on their face. Their first release, their first huge profile release, not to mention, and it's jacked. And other news for other disc replacements and from Warner Brothers is Mad Max. So Mad Max box set came out, and all their individual 4Ks, their Road Warrior release, which is probably the one people wanted the most, is messed up.
It's Road Warrior that's screwed up? Wow.
Yeah. The company has recalled all inventory currently in stores, and the manufacture of new discs has begun. Replacement discs will be made available for customers who purchased the affected product. Due to current supply chain delays, replacement product will become available in mid-January. So it sounds like they're just handing the disc right over. No snapping, no returning. For those wondering, the Atmos mix on the disc included a number of sound effect revisions, and the 5.1 and 2.0 options were simply fold downs of the Atmos. So yeah, also jacked up.
Is there any good news?
The good news is that we're going to be taking some hard-earned feedback from the community here, and we're going to start introducing some top 5 segments into our channel, hopefully weekly. There's been a lot of desire, a lot of comments out there from our fans that say, you know, tell us what you guys like. Tell us what your top 5s are. Have some conversations. Make it longer than 10 minutes, for Christ's sake. Which hopefully is something that we're going to be doing in the near future. But we are going to put up a poll on our community tab with some suggested top 5 subjects. Vote on them, put some of your own suggestions in there as well. And when we come back from our holiday break, we'll start to introduce those, hopefully weekly, into our segments. Once again, thank you to everybody. It's been an awesome year.
Thank you.
We nearly hit 1,000 subscribers in our first almost 11, 12 months on the platform. Again, I'm super proud of that.
This has gone farther than I imagined it would in the time frame that we've had this channel up. And thank you all for watching.
So I want to thank you, Russ. You've been a great partner on this journey.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. And I'm hopefully we'll see everybody in the new year.
So subscribe to this page, like this video, leave a comment, support physical media, tell your friends, watch more movies. You probably need to go to the grocery store. You're running low on like paper towels.
See you in 2022.